How's it going, YouTube? This is Manny from Manny Fresh Bets, bringing you my first basket picks for today, Tuesday, March 7th. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, or if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Can't thank you guys enough. Again, always thank you on my videos and on Twitter. I have a bunch of followers on Twitter. I think I have over 700 followers on Twitter. I think I have over 800 subscribers on YouTube. Definitely trying to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you guys can help me out, if you learn something from my videos, if you want money with with my picks, definitely subscribe to the channel. And if you have Twitter, also go in there at Manny Fresh Bets. Give me a follow. We won some good money this weekend with the picks on Twitter. Unfortunately, like I mentioned to you guys, I do these very early, usually weekdays. Weekends, I don't really have time because of family stuff. So I don't get to do many videos on the weekend. But again, just kind of, and if you guys see me looking to the side, this is where I got my little setup, just reading my notes. Just in the last couple of days, February 28th, we hit with, in terms of first baskets, we hit with DeAndre Hunter, we hit with Luka, we hit with marketing from the Jazz, and we hit with Dame. The parlays were kind of pretty bad. I think we had one guy on each parlay that hit. Everything else didn't hit. But again, we got four good hits there. Excuse me. For March 1st, we didn't do much. We only hit with Bam, so it was it was a bad day. We hit Bam straight up. The parlays, we hit with Ayton and Triple J. And unfortunately, Embiid, Valanciunas, and AD didn't play, so those got voided out. Then on the second, we hit with Embiid, and then we hit a round robin with Kuzma and Collins. Collins hit pretty much easily. We had OG in the Raptors Wizards game as well. He would have hit, but he got blocked. But luckily, we had Kuzma in another ticket, and he hit. So if you did the round robin by twos, you hit with that one. Then on the third, we hit three good hits with the first basket straight up. We got DeAndre Ayton, we got Brandon Ingram, which again, if you've been following me on my videos, how much I like Ingram as a player. And then we got Anthony Edwards as well. Then we got a pretty good. I gave out a parlay on Twitter. It was at plus 832 odds. It was a 25 leg parlay, big parlay, but it hit. And if you bet $10 on it, you pretty much won back $93. If you bet 20, you won 186. If you bet 50, you won 466. And if you bet $100, you went big. You won almost $1,000, so $932. We also hit the boost. I give you a boost, which FanDuel, I believe, was like a 30% boost on any straight up bet in the NBA. I gave out Booker over 5.5 assists. He hit that easily. So we won that one as well. Then on the fourth, which was, let me see, the fourth was Saturday. We got Porzingis. I only gave out 2 plays that day. I wasn't really feeling the first baskets that day, so I only gave out Porzingis. I believe I gave out another play, but we hit 1 out of 2 in that game in that day. Then Sunday we went pretty big. We hit. Let's see. We got. I didn't give out too many first basket picks there. I think I gave out only 2 games. Again, those Sunday games were kind of weird. But I do want to give a shout out to my boy Los. He gave out a parlay for the Knicks and Celtics game. It ended up hitting. I watered it down a little bit because it was, pretty high odds, and I should have bet that one plus the watered down version that I did, but I hit anyway. So shout out to Los on Twitter. We hit that parlay with him. We came one Luka assist from hitting another parlay. We needed him to get 5. I think he got 5. We needed 6 or 4, or he got 4 and we needed 5, something within those lines. Excuse me. But if you look at my Twitter, he came 1 assist short. Everybody else hit their mark. And then the double parlay, that one came extremely close. Giddy actually came 1 rebound and 1 assist away from a triple double. If not, we would have hit a huge bomb there as well. So again, we're seeing things very nicely. The season is winding down right now. A lot of guys are scoring in bunches, as you see. KD, Luka, Kyrie, and Booker all hit 30 points each on Sunday. Last night I took off. I just didn't have too much time and didn't have a good feel in the pick, so I took off that yesterday on Monday. In terms of these parlays for the first baskets, I'm gonna go pretty quickly. I know these videos have been going kind of long, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. For the first parlay, which I kind of call my go-to guys parlay, no surprise, I'm gonna go with Porzingis as my first pick for the Wizards and Pistons game. A lot of guys are day to day in that game, so definitely keep an eye on notifications. Keep an eye on the lineups, because I think Bogdanovich day to day, Isaiah Stewart's day to day, like a bunch of guys that can start are day to day. So that kind of might throw a little bit of these picks off. But with that being said, I'm gonna just go with Porzingis. I know how, if you guys been following me on this Twitter page or on my YouTube, you know how money he is. So I'm gonna go with Porzingis. I'm not gonna overthink it. Then we got the Bucks and the Magics. I'm gonna go with Drew Holiday. That's somebody that he's been kind of dying down in terms of first baskets lately. But I think he can get it done here. I think he has a pretty good advantage physically against whoever's gonna guard him, either Fultz or forget the other guard from the Magic. But he's very physical. I'm banking on Drew to get that first basket. Then we got the Sixers and the Wolves. No surprise, my go-to guy is going to be Embiid. That's someone that I kind of almost bet blindly at this point because he gets them so often. Then in the Knicks-Hornets game, he's not really a go-to guy of mine, but it's a gut feeling. I'm going to go with Rozier. He's been having to step up his scoring, especially with Ball out for the whole season. So I'm going to go with Rozier there. So my go-to guy parlay, I kept it only at 4, just so I can increase my chances. Again, guys and ladies, make sure you're round robbing these because the round robins are going to help you out. If only 2 of these 4 guys hit, you're still going to win some money if you bet by 2s. So I'm going with Porzingis, Drew, Embiid, and Rozier. Then for the second parlay, same game, Wizards versus Pistons. I'm going with Kuzma. He's been getting a little bit more aggressive in the start of game, so I'm gonna go with him there. Then for the next game, I'm gonna take Giannis, and a bad beat if you had Giannis triple double. The last game he played, he threw it to himself pretty much at the end of the game. They ended up taking it out. It's my opinion is a petty move by the NBA, taking away a rebound, which actually happened before the buzzer. I didn't personally bet it, so I don't care, but it's just kind of petty to see the NBA doing something like that. So again, Kuzma and Giannis for my first 2 picks. The next pick for the 76ers and the Woods, I'm going to go with Anthony Edwards, no surprise. He is their go-to guy. He is the leading scorer, so I'm going to take him there. Then for the next game, Knicks versus the Hornets, I'm going to go with Randall. He's been on a tear lately. I think he's probably gonna score at least 30 in this game. 25-30, probably grab at least 8 rebounds. I think he's gonna go off in this game again. And then for the last game, I'm gonna take Bridges in the Nets Rockets game. The Nets have to win this game if they want to keep away from playing in the play-in tournament. Right now they're 6th, I believe, and Bridges has been scoring in bunches. I kind of alluded to you when he got traded to the Nets. He's probably going to be their go-to guy, and sure enough, he's scoring 30, 25 points a game. He's been great for them, so I'm going to go with that. So my second parlay is going to be Kuzma, Giannis, Edwards, Randall, and Bridges. For my third parlay, I kept it short in this one as well. So for the Wolves and 76ers, I'm going to take Gobert. Just kind of a long shot on Gobert. He does have a size advantage over Embiid. He probably does against everyone. He's hit the first basket this year a couple of times already. So I'm going to take Gobert there. Excuse me. And then for the Knicks and the Hornets, I'm gonna take RJ Barrett. He's hit the first basket actually once already when these two teams played. I'm gonna take a long shot with him on that first basket. So far we got Gobert and RJ. Then for the Nets and the Rockets, I'm gonna take Cam Johnson. He's hit the first basket already since being traded to the Nets. I'm banking on him to maybe get a shot off or a three, which is he has actually played a good shooting in that game. And then the last game, Warriors versus Thunder. I'm gonna take Shea, SGA. Uh, I'm gonna take him. Obviously, he's come back and it looks like he hasn't skipped a beat. He's just scoring 30 every game. Like he's a scoring machine. So the third parlay, we got Gobert, we got RJ Barrett, we got Cam Johnson for the Nets, and then we got SGA for the Thunder. For the long shot parlay, Wiz versus Pistons. I got Jaden Ivey. He seems to be, picking up his scoring, and he's been getting aggressive to start the game. So I'm gonna go with him, and I'll take a shot with him. Bucks versus Magic. I'm gonna go with Lopez. Lopez has gotten the first basket quite a few times this year. He takes a couple of early shots. Again, like I told you guys, with these kind of role players, they know that the go-to guy, the alpha male, is going to take over if it's a close game in the fourth quarter, and these guys going to have to score early. So I'm going to take Lopez there. In the Magic versus Bucks, I gave you Lopez already. Sorry about that. I made a mistake here on my notes. In the next game, 76ers versus Wolves, I'm going to take Maxey. Just kind of a long shot here with Maxey. He's been stepping up his scoring lately. He hit a bunch of threes last night. I think he hit like 4 or 6. It was 6. He hit 6 threes. So congratulations if you had him, at 6 or 5 threes, because you made some good money. Next game, Knicks versus the Hornets. I'm gonna take Gordon Hayward again. A long shot. This is a long shot parlay. He's hit the first basket a couple of times this year already. I'm gonna take a long shot with him. Nets versus Rockets. I'm gonna take Green. He is the leading scorer on his team. This tip-off could go either way. Even though I think Claxton could probably win this tip, but Şengün is not too bad on the tip-offs either. So I'm gonna take a long shot with Green. Then for the Warriors and the Thunder, I'm gonna take Clay. Pretty simple there. He's hit the first basket a bunch of times already. So long shot parlay, we got Ivy for Detroit, we got Lopez for Milwaukee, we got Maxey for the Sixers, Hayward for the Hornets, Green for the Rockets, and then we got Clay for the Warriors. And then the parlay that I kind of made up because of all the bull crap that was going on after NBA All-Star Weekend. These no-name guys, role players that are making first baskets. I came up with that bullshit parlay. This is that bullshit parlay right here. So in the Wizards Pistons, I got Burks. So Burks, he might not start just because, again, there's a lot of guys that are day to day. But I'm taking a long shot with Burks in this BS parlay. In the Magic's Bucks, I took Fultz. So I'm banking on something crazy to happen, and he's getting the first basket. Then for the 76ers and the Wolves, I took Melton. He's actually hit the first basket like 2 or 3 times this year, so it's not crazy to think that he might get one. Then for the Hornets and the Knicks, I took Oubre. We actually took Oubre in one of the earlier that bullshit parlay, and that ended up hitting on a round robin. So why not? Let's take him again. Then for the Nets and the Rockets, I took Martin Jr. So Kenyon Martin Jr. Again, BS parlay. And then for the Warriors and the Thunder, I took Giddey. So that's that bullshit parlay. We got Burks for the Pistons. We got Fultz for the Magic. We got Melton for the 76ers. We got Oubre for the Hornets. We got Martin Jr. for the Rockets. And then we got Giddey for the Thunder. In terms of the straight-up plays, I'm going to have Porzingis and Kuzma. Again, check the rosters and the starting lineups before you make your picks. but I feel pretty strongly with Porzingis and Kuzma. The only thing that could throw this off is if Wiseman does start. He's been pretty good on the tip-offs. He's been winning them more than he misses. But I'm just banking on, Porzingis to either win the tip or, the Wizards making the Pistons miss a shot or cause a turnover and one of these two guys hitting. If you do, if you want to swap somebody out, I will probably swap out Kuzma for Beal. But I feel pretty strongly about Porzingis and Kuzma in this game. In terms of the Bucks and the Magics, I'm going to take Giannis. No surprise. But then I got Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen, again, another one of those role players that's going to have to score early if he wants to get his. I'm taking a long shot with him. So I got Giannis and Allen. 76ers and the Wolves went kind of square. I took Embiid and Edwards. No sugarcoating it there. That's probably the squarest play. But I like both of them in this game for the first basket. For the Knicks and the Hornets, I went with Quickly and Randall. Quickly scored, almost 40 points the last game. He's been stepping it up. And not sure if Brunson's going to play. But if he doesn't play, I like Quickly. He's been facilitating. He's been scoring. And Randall has been on fire. So I can't dismiss that right now. So, I'm going with the two guys that are on fire right now, Quickly and Randall. For the Nets and the Rockets, no surprise, I'm going with Bridges for the Nets. And I'm going with Alperen Şengün for the Rockets. Two guys that, again, could be a little square. But anything could happen in that game. But I really do like those two. In terms of the Warriors and Thunder, again, a little bit square. But I'm going with Curry and with SGA. So straight up picks, Porzingis and Kuzma, Giannis and Allen, Embiid and Edwards, Quickly and Randall, Bridges and Şengün, Shai and Curry. Again, thanks you guys and ladies for all the support. Can't thank you guys enough. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Like seeing all the comments. Really appreciate all the tips that I've gotten over the past few days and weeks and months since I started and year. Again, tips are never mandatory. I do these picks for free. But if you guys are feeling generous, you win some money with my picks. Definitely, open to those tips. Hit me up on Twitter. My logo has my Cash App. If you want to hit me up separately, just let me know on the comment section on the YouTube on this video. I will send you my email address or anything like that. Greatly appreciate it. Never mandatory. So again, guys, thanks again. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Share this video with anybody that likes betting, anybody that might be able to learn something, or somebody that just loves listening to analysis and betting tips. Greatly appreciate it. I'm probably gonna make another video on same game parlay. I'm gonna see. Then I might make a video for my picks as far as the games and the over-unders that I like. Thanks a lot, everyone. God bless, and we will talk soon.